Well, it's bright this morning. It's also kind of early. We're doing the walk, garden walk. It has not rained, but see the glistening on the grass? If I don't cut it, then all that plant material grabs air, water from the air, it seems like. Anyway, there's a lot more on the tall stuff than there is on the small stuff. So that's why I'm not mowing this year. We've just had too much drought. I did come in here and my lettuce had started doing it had just sort of died in one day. So I pulled it out yesterday. My cilantro has gone to seeds. My red cabbage is starting to head. Look how pretty my little green cabbage is doing. Isn't that pretty? So I went ahead, I'm gonna start fermenting it, and yeah. Here's my little grape tomatoes. Hopefully we'll have some of these soon. My garlic bed, I went in and weeded it, and this is what she's looking like. She's supposed to be good in August, so we'll see. Oh, I missed one, or it came back very, very fast. I'm going today to plant some strawberries in here because yum. Okay. Again, they're the Sweet Charlies. They're my favorite strawberry. I've tried to grow several. Yeah, I've got to get the my trimmer wire. I've got to put that in today. Here's the Vicious Rose. Ha ha ha. And I'm so tempted to just plant her right there. But she's the most vicious rose, and I gotta go in and out of there all the time. I'm thinking that's kind of a let's beat up on Paula thing if I do that. My tomato plant is, we're trying something new. Planting out here without any mulch. And there's my little basil. And then this rose is starting to get some new growth. So yay. If it doesn't get it down here, I'm okay with that because this gets it up off the ground. And then basil. This tomato looks better, but she's got a lot more grass around her. And then this one. I'm ready. Bloom again. I love you. I miss you. Oh, there's another head I didn't get off there. So, loving it. Gracious. Now let's look. Oh, I forgot to switch my shoes. Trying to teach myself to have a different pair of shoes inside the house and outside the house. This is my pretty white one. This tomato plant is looking beautiful. I mean, look how much she's grown. Gorgeous. But I think I chopped her basil down. I think the basil was here. And I think I chopped it down with the weed eater. So I'm bad. But that one's looking good. Yeah, I must have chopped down the basil. Maybe it'll come back. And up here, let's see. I think I chopped down the tomato plant here because again, there's just something about you get started with the weed eater and you just, you've killed everything. I mean, I used to pick on my cousin because always murdering everything with the weed eater. But I get it. Once you start doing it, it's just like kill, kill, kill. Everything must die. Anyway. I blame it on the weed eater. Well, this is my garden. I've got to get, what I need to do is carry a trash bag out here and just start throwing away some of the old things like this that have broken over the years. That basil's looking good. And maybe it needs to go outside. I need to set these up because if it doesn't rain soon, I'm going to have to water, I think. So what I do is my water is so slow, I just set these up, fill them up, and carry them. So we'll see what happens. Here is my pink canna, I think. And look, I'm gonna have 3 this year. So excited about that. That's so pretty. Chives are looking beautiful. It is time, folks, for me to, I think it is time to pick the broccoli and the cabbage. I'll start a ferment jar with these in it. Yeah, I think it is time to get these out of here. I went ahead. Oh, there's some peas I forgot. I have to carry those in. I went ahead and put my fence in to hold my asparagus up, and chopped and dropped some stuff. You see where this line is? That's the 3 foot, and this is actually pathway. So this week the goal is to get all the pathway cleaned out, go through and finish cleaning out this asparagus bed, and get some of this stuff down on it. I think we've got a morning glory trying to sneak into my... No, look at that. That is bean vine. This grass right here I love. It's really good and easy to chop. So I'm actually gonna let it grow in here some. Not in here. It'll grow on this pathway. But my beans are looking good. I'm excited about this. Very good. I didn't get a lot of peas, but that dill is looking really nice too. I'm excited about my beans. Let's see. So these are the jade. That is a marigold, Aztec. And then these are you are yellow burdock. We gotta get you. Pretty sure that's yellow burdock there. And it's really close to that bean. So, I'm sorry, bean. It's rooting you down. So, I thought I saw. Nope. Okay, let's just break it off. There. Now, go ahead and pull these out because, well, that little bean needs more sun. Here we go. Okay, again, here's some beans I didn't peas. The peas just sort of overnight decided it's too hot. And so I pulled them out and have been letting them dry so I can collect some seeds. We'll try it again this fall. Okay, here. My compost bin has shrunk. This was full and it shrank already. So it goes down fast. I have 3 more I need to put out. And I came in here, chopped down all this briars, and found that back here I have some of the best tasting blackberries I've ever eaten. So I trimmed around that area, and I'm going to go ahead and let me just Okay, these do have some peas on them. I'm gonna carry them with me. Anyway, I'll let those live, but I'm getting rid of the rest of them. I've been chopping briars and trees. I think what I want to do is try what that lady on YouTube does with the sticks and make little fences because they're cute. I want you to look, since I've weeded everything out, look at all the black-eyed Susans that have come in. Aren't they looking good? And here, so that's asparagus bed is bed 1. The beans are bed 2. This is currently sweet potatoes. They're Beauregard sweet potatoes. And they're starting to do. I had planted 162 bean plants that were supposed to go in the garden. My instinct wanted me to put them in last week. A day or two ago. And I didn't do it. And then overnight they all died. They dried out on my porch. And it was Saturday. They just dried up. And so I've put them out under the shade and watered them to see if they'll come back at all. But I may have lost all those beans. I don't do anything on Saturdays, so it was on a Saturday. But what I've done here is I've managed to get the walkway down here started cutting out and letting these dry. I'll gather these together with gloves and put them in the next bed I set up. I had originally planned on making the garden end right here and having all this behind the garden, but now I'm thinking when Gary comes back, we'll straighten this up. I've got to get in here and cut all this tree down so we can put that fence back, and then we've got 5 panels to go straight down here. And that should give me 60 feet. So instead of having to put my compost bins in the actual garden bed, I can set them back here and have, not lose my garden bed space. Let's see how these. So my deal is I taste each berry before I murder it. Now what I'm finding is it seems like that these big berries are sweeter than the vines that have small ones. So, oh yeah. No, bitter. Well, bitter. I don't know why. Some of them are bitter. Bitter. Bitter's supposed to be good for us, but bitter. Let's see. Grab my handful of beans again. Actually, I'm gonna carry them with me. So this row, so 1, 2, 3, 4. This row has nothing in it, and this was my original corn row. That I planted all the corn that year. Then last year, this was my corn bed. So, yeah. That's that. I've been just every morning trying to get more cut down, chopped up, etc. Here's my potatoes. This is where the bed will go to, right here. The potato bed. But when I pulled this back, there's potatoes under there, and they're pretty, and I don't want to ruin them. So I have just potato bed is all I can say. These are agates here, this little row. Not many, but there are some. And then this row, I'm excited about the potatoes. They looked really yummy. Now, yeah, cutting down some, again, me and my weed eater. Cutting down, oh, something smells so yummy. I just want you to look at that pretty sunflower over there. Isn't she gorgeous? Anyway, this is my potato row, which will be row 5, okay? And of course, we'll bring it in 3 feet here, and then this right here will be a 4-foot row. And as you see, I've managed to get 1, 2, 3, well, no, 1, 2, 3. I've got about 10 foot of my garden taken back from the briars, but look at that leg. So I'm just going to say, pain cometh with killing blackberries. And then down here, I went ahead and measured out the 2-foot bed, because this bed runs 2 feet here. And it will start here and run all the way back to the fence over there, because that's where the beds come to. And then that 20 feet will be different. But anyway, I want you to look at my beautiful, this is my gigante bean. And in last week's video, she was about here. And this video, she's all the way up here. I'm gonna go ahead and look at her. Isn't she gorgeous? Now, I did dig up the one that was down here, because we're gonna have to put the gate in down here. And I thought, well, let's just keep them together. Here's a little cucumber. Here's a little cucumber. There's a little cucumber. There's a little cucumber. And here's where I transplanted it. So it really slowed it down. However, that being said, look at how she's already, I think she likes this spot, because look at her. She's already attaching to the fence. Already coming up. So you go, girl. You go, girl. I'm excited about her. We'll see the rest of this stuff. I got out here and cut down some briars on the outside. And, well, this is what I've done. So let's walk up to the corner up here and show you from up there what the garden looks like from the work I did this week. Oh. This year, I'm so much stronger than I have been in the past 5 years. So I'm able to think when I'm out in the garden rather than just throw pots down. So cleaning them up is a big deal, but I've just been trying to learn how to grow things the past few years. I was actually probably shouldn't have been out here doing stuff, but, well, I did. So hello, little basil, looking pretty. Okay. Woo. This is what the garden looks like from this corner. It is starting to heat up. So, me and heat don't do well. That's all there is to it. I'm a crybaby with the heat. I like to just go sit in the water. When I was in high school, they voted me most likely to be a beach bum playing a guitar. Yeah. That sounds wonderful. If I had ever been able to learn how to play the guitar, which I didn't. Okay. This is my garden. Y'all have a great day.